Hi everyone, today we're Ben from the Fivers. I will just wait 1 more minute before I start. Interesting session today, I hope. Can you please just tell me if you hear me great and if you see the screen properly? And I will start the session just after. Hi Andy, hi Stuart, hi Christopher, thank you. Perfect. Perfect. So yeah, we will start. So today it's Ruben from the Fivers. I will just make a little reminder before I start. If you want to interact together on the chat, you can put the chat on all panelists and attendees. Then you will be able to discuss together and interact with me during the session. The second thing is that all the trade I will take, or all the analysis I will make, it's only from my point of view. So maybe we can have some different ideas, but just be aware of the trading risk. And also, all not my point of view will be successful. So please remind it and take care of your risk. Hi Nick. Okay, so today generally we make generally the Monday we make a weekly forecast of what we can have during the week. So I think I will start with the main pairs and the major one. And I'll also after, if you have any question on the cross pair as well. So of course we will try to find some opportunity. Okay, so I will start with the pound dollar that moved a lot last week. If you remember, I think I made the trading room on Wednesday, if I'm not mistaken. And we found so this kind here of rectangle. Okay, so the price were really in a range during few weeks, and even also on the weekly, we see that the pound dollar were on a big resistance and supply. It's already make a test here beginning of 2021, I think, of the year 2021, and then it make a retest, and we see a big crash Thursday after the news of the interest rate from the Fed. So that's why the price make a breakout, and I think many traders can understand this kind of move here. So it also worked perfectly technically. Okay, so technically we see that here there is a supply. We make the retest. The price were on a range during a few days. Doing maybe here and here. So the price were really rangy. And then we make on H1 a breakout on this can here. We make a retest. And here was a kind of an entry opportunity to short the pound dollar. So I know that some traders of the Fivers went short before the news and a few days before. So good job for the guys that they took it. So here the big drop. So really interesting. The price just broke out this kind of a range. It's also the same on the euro dollar and all the dollar pairs that we may discuss today. Okay, so that for the pound dollar. So here we were on a weekly resistance, even weekly resistance, and that's it. There was a good opportunity to win short. So that's for the pound dollar. For the euro dollar, let's check. Okay, it was kind of the same here on the weekly chart. So I think for trader that trade every day and how the day trader, even swing trader, know that this kind of zone here when you reach the first touch, okay, it's like an easy setup. Okay, if you know well how to handle your risk management, and when you see this kind of double top here with kind of multiple doji here, and the price went nowhere doing multiple session. It was kind of the same on the H4, maybe not as much as a trading range on the pound dollar, but you know, here we make a first stop here on the daily chart and reach again the second time, and after the Fed, it crashed just after. So really interesting what happened last week. There was a big move and I think big opportunity to take. Hi Steve, can you please analyze your point of view on New Zealand yen and New Zealand dollar? I will do it just after. I think I will stay on the main pairs, and just after I will move to the cross one. So here also was an opportunity. Right now, I will try to give you my point of view on what we can wait for the market. Actually, it's really difficult either to enter short because the price went down a lot, but it's also difficult to go long because there was a lot of seller here, so we don't know where will be the lowest point. So actually on a swing trade, I won't maybe enter the market. I will just analyze and see what's going on. If there is some trader that's still on short, so you can manage the position the way you want. But still here, maybe on the H4, we try to see a little buying here, a little bit here, second one. Also on the stochastic, we are on another sold. So it's really difficult to enter long anywhere this type of market. The risk reward can be great because you can enter maybe the trade right now just after this bullish candle here after 3 weeks, the little shadow here, and make the stop loss just below. But still, the selling pressure is still here. So also there is a supply on the H1 here, just here on this kind here. The same, the bigger supply is just here after the Fed released the interest rate. But I think it will be really difficult to enter even long or short market right now. So we have to wait. So that's my point on the dollar pairs actually. Okay, the price moved a lot on the downside. We can maybe make a little retracement, like on the maybe we can for people that want to enter short the market. We can use even Fibonacci to make a little retracement. So it can be either on a 23 or even on the 61 that will be the first supply, or even the 38, but still the price crash. So I won't enter the market short to increase my risk here. That's not the things. So that's for the euro dollar. For the pound dollar, my analysis is the same. Really difficult to enter the market actually. Maybe I say really maybe on a risky move and a risky trade, you can. I don't know. Actually, the price is just here, so it's also kind of demand here. This is the supply. Actually, it moved, but still when the market crash, I think it will maybe make a little retracement, and we will even go below further, I think. So try to find the good entry, the good opportunity, but not don't enter the market with a FOMO attitude. Just wait even a retracement. Put a pending order when you think the price will even retrace, or even make a turning point. Okay. Actually, this is very recent to see here a retrace. Even here we see 4 type of candle. Here there is a bullish candle, and here the price is moving higher. So actually I will wait on the dollar pairs. Let's see what happened in the yen, because I saw also the yen moved a lot last week. Yeah, my MetaTrader is in French, so just to look at the chart. The chart is the same language for everyone, I believe. All right. Okay, so it's kind of also there was a big drop here on the euro yen. The euro yen was really bullish during the last months, and here as well we count down on a monthly zone that the price must make somewhere retracement. Okay, so it was maybe this kind of supply. It didn't reach, but actually it makes the move. Also the price here on a monthly chart. So we went on the overbuy. So the drop came, and actually we are maybe either on a recovery or not. Still the price here is the sell-off was really high and really important. So it can, if people think that the yen still will depreciate, so you can probably buy, but still even here we went to the average price on the Bollinger Band, so we can even go higher from this point. But still, I would prefer to wait when the market drop a lot, and we never know where will be the lowest point. The market should breast as well. The market should react somewhere, but we have to wait when we can either increase our selling position if there were some people that were selling, that were a short position here. Still, I think the market will choose a trend in few days. I believe that on the yen and on the euro yen and the pound dollar and all the dollar pairs, I think after the Fed release on the interest rate, the market make a turning point to the short side. Okay, so of course it will not going down in a like this on a one way, but still you have to be ready for some kind of retracement. But I hope that here is the highest point we can see. So that's for the main pairs. We will see also the USD Swiss pairs. If there is some opportunity to take. USD CHF. Before I will check the dollar yen. I know that there was also a great opportunity to take on this market just before. All right. So I think for people also that were with me in the trading room, and I think Saul as well that make the trading room see this kind of opportunity. You see like the market is like on the ascending channel just here, and even today the price react at least in the middle of the Bollinger Band and also on the trading line, and same here. So the price is still rising. So the price is still rising on the dollar yen. Today there was, I think, an opportunity to make a buy here. So you can see this kind of fringy market on a ascending channel is also great setup to make some buy. Okay, so we see that the lowest point was here, and then it entered to the range, and all the time the lowest point was higher than before. Okay, so here maybe was a great entry point. Wasn't in front of my screen, so and I didn't put putting orders, so I missed this opportunity, but this is also a great opportunity. Okay, even I think the last week the price make this kind of move. I think as well as long this kind here of candle, and it make a retrace just on the line. It make a higher high, as you see. So here's some kind of opportunity, and you should be ready. Ayub, why? What do you use Bolliger for? I will explain just after why. I will just finish with the dollar yen. Okay, you should, of course, I think you should see that we are approaching a daily resistance and a daily supply as soon. So be ready for the be ready for a drop, I believe. Okay, I think if we reach the ascending channel here, but also it will cooperate with the daily resistance and daily supply. It can be a sell indication here. Let's see what's going on the weekly, even on the weekly. Okay, you see that we are trying to get an 2019 level. So I think there will be I think here in the middle of the rectangle, even just here, we will see that the market will move and we will choose let's say a direction. Okay, so that's for the dollar yen. So I'm using I was an option trader, so I used Bolliger Bands to see the volatility and where the price differentiate from the moving average. That's a bit complex, but I like to see when the price is close to the average price. So you see that the median Bolliger Band is the average price on a 20 days basis. And sometimes you see that the price will react and will bounce on the median average. Okay, so I like to see whether here we see that the price when we see this kind of market in the pound dollar, the price we are really rangy and we are trading in the price range during few weeks. And you see that the Bolliger Bands were really tight, and all the time we didn't even break the average. So it was really tight. And here, when you see that the Bollinger Band open, that means the volatility gets higher and everything. So it's really difficult to make an entry or an entry setup or sell setup with Bolliger Band. I like Bolliger Band because I always trade with it, but it's really difficult to see. But I like where the price is far from the average or is closer. So that's why I'm using it. Even it's not giving me any indication to buy or sell the market. So I hope I answered the question, Jan, for why I used Bollinger Bands. Okay, I think we talked about the yen, a bit about the dollar. I will just get back to the position I had just after on the Euro Swiss pairs. And I will be looking at the New Zealand yen pairs just right now. Okay. Okay. So because the yen depreciate, so it appreciates, sorry, when we see it, so it's kinda that the yen here, increase in value. Okay, so I think here on the euro yen and even the New Zealand pair, we see that the yen actually getting stronger. Let's see when going on weekly. If we see whether we are, yeah, I think that is that your account, Andy? This is my account for the trading room generally, so sometimes I took some opportunity, but yeah, it's a the Fivers account. Okay, so let me check. Okay. Okay, so it's kind of the same here. Here there is a supply. We are entering this kind of supply that is the level of 2018. We made here a test going higher. I think the forex market actually with what's going on in the macroeconomic actually with the Fed and the inflation and the commodities that are still rising. So some pairs actually get to some levels of even few years before. So here we see that these pairs were really in a bullish pattern, and then it make here supply, and here we start to reduce all the time. Actually, here we see that the stochastic course still it's really difficult to make an entry buy here. If you know how to handle your risk and how to manage your stop loss, so yeah, you can maybe on the H1 see what's happening. But still your stop loss should be really tight, and you should know how to exit the market here. But maybe it's actually correspond with with this kind of level here. Okay, so the price starting to react. Maybe we can reach even below and start to see the price starting to retrace. On H4, the biggest supply is here. Okay, on 78. So it also corresponds to your support that were broke. Okay, so you see one time here, a second time to this one, the third time to this one, and then we broke. So I think the main point, if you want to exit the market, will be at 78, something like that. Here the supply. So if you're on a long position, you will want to exit the market on the 78 to increase your profit. Thank you, Steve. Actually, I'm not even talking about the macro and what I think about it, because it should be on a long-term basis. But you have to, you should be aware that when you see that the pound dollar just break below this kind of multiple weekly resistance, it's because of the Fed and because of the news releasing here. Okay, and that's how the market react, and it's also correspond to the technical analysis. So this was a perfect entry. Here we see that still that today the dollar is starting to weaken a bit today. The second pair I wanted to check was I wasn't taking trade at this point. Yeah. So it was, I will check also the CAD yen. Let's check the New Zealand dollar pairs. I think it's still the same. I think the dollar is starting to depreciate a bit today. I think it's a normal reaction when you see that the market. I don't know how many pips is it from the pound dollar. It's like 300 pips. We even no retracement. So that's kind of a healthy market when you see the price is starting to make some retracement. Some seller want to take their profit here, and some want to. There is some scalper here that want even to make some buy on a daily trade. So of course the price will not drop. I don't know, 1,000 pips in on the same direction. So of course there will be some retracement, and today we see that the price is starting to react. Still, it's not an entry buy at all, because the price make a great move here and create a big supply. So still we have to look at the price and how the price will react. I wanted to see the New Zealand dollar pairs. Okay, interesting. Here we are even on a level kind of daily resistance level actually, but still it's the same of the Pandora. It's like behave the same. Here there was a kind of trading range on a daily chart. Okay, so you see the price were locked in this rectangle. It broke, make a retest, and then the price, the dollar starting to appreciate. Okay, and that's what happened. Actually, here it's still the same. The price is starting to react. Stochastics are crossing here. Still, we have to see how the price react. For people that were short, actually they have to manage their position. Okay, if you think you can take a partial profit here, I think it's a great zone. If you're a day trader, you can maybe you can try to manage your risk on a long position, even since it's risky. But that's why I'm going there. That's how it works. Yeah, I think we can make a little higher move on these pairs actually. You can see that the price, well, like that, he makes a fake breakout one time, fake breakout on the downside. It can maybe come back to the middle of the range. Okay. If the dollar will still depreciate, I think we will run to this range. But still, there is no confirmation of on the buying position here, so really difficult. I think Yao wanted to sculpt out the Canadian yen, and I will talk to it right now. Okay, kind of the same move on the yen that I appreciate. On a daily basis, really bullish. The price is starting to increase. On an H4 here, the price didn't make big moves, and here, when the yen is starting to react, we see that. And you know, today it's kind of like I said, the price cannot. It's like this, yeah, 270 pips. Okay, the price cannot drop on one way, so the price starting to react. Yeah, you can see here on the H1 basis here there is a supply. Okay, so this can be maybe a sell position if you want to, if you think that the price can down further. Okay, so that's the supply. I think on the 30 minutes you see as well. Okay, so that will be maybe the zone to see what's happened. But I think the price on a day trade, they can react. Okay, so it will be this. Okay, the price here. So we are entering actually the zone. The stochastics is on a 30 minutes on overbuy. Let's check where stand the FIBO, for example. We should hit the higher move. Okay. So it will be the 38 Fibonacci move, actually. If you want to sell. But before you have to wait that the price starting to range during the supply here for a daily trade. But still, this kind of trade are really very risky when you see the price drop really hard last week, so it's really difficult actually. Okay, any other question, guys? If you have any pairs that you want to talk and discuss, and if you have any point of view that you want to share, please feel free to discuss. I will just show the position I had. I didn't look at, but it's a swing position for a few days. It's the Euro Swiss pairs. Actually, we are making all the time here. I will just okay. We are here making a lower high, okay, and here we are on the training line. Okay, so I believe the price cannot make a higher high than this point, so I put my stop loss just above. And the H4, the price is starting to react. Here there is a kind of doji, and I don't know what this pair is behaving, but the price is starting to make some reaction. So I think the risk reward is 2 for a swing position. I have to wait a few days to see how the price react, and I hope we can see even the lower low. Okay, so you see that the price make descending channel, and the price. Oh, sorry. Wait a minute. Okay. And the price started to make a lower low all the time. So I believe I entry the market today at this point. Maybe not at the best point, but still on the H4, it's still approximately to this kind of level here. And I put my stop loss. I think we don't want it to make a higher high than this, so I will just okay, so I will put my stop loss just above this kind of candle. I believe that is if we broke here this kind of channel, so there is big chance that we took the stop loss. But still, if today the price starting to go below, we can reach, I think, the supply that we see here. Okay, and even on the descending channel. So I will have to check my position. Actually, it moved really few pips, so I don't know. Here it's a small loss for the moment, but the price didn't make any reaction. So I'm still good to go, and I have to manage the position ahead. Got disconnected. USD CAD, yeah, John, I will do the USD CAD. Same for the pound Australian log just after, and we'll do also the pound Swiss. So we will do the 3 pairs. So the USD CAD as well. It's kind of the same thing of the pound dollar, but inverted, because we are trading the dollar first. And I don't know if you remember, but I stay on the H4. Okay, I show clearly that there was a trading range starting above this level. Okay, so the price starting to enter this kind of range, and even on the weekly, it's like this kind of level on the weekly. Okay, and same the stochastic were oversold, and I think also Saul and also Sneer and also Yanif maybe talk about this kind of a long swing trade that we can make here. So the price on the H4 started to be like that. Okay, and take on the H1, we make a breakout here. I think that we're on for the price, that on for the market. So it make a breakout, it make a retest, and here on enter, and it's here that I enter, I think, a buy position. Okay, so we broke, it retest 1 time. So we broke just here, it make a 1 time, 2 time. I enter the market just here when we retest, and then the price make only higher. So actually what we can see is that the dollar is starting to depreciate. Also, we are actually going in a overbuy stochastic. So still, we have to be really careful what's going on. Actually, we are on a level that can make a short position for day trader, but still, I think the bullish momentum is still here for some kind of swing trade and to trade the direction. So the trend is still bullish, so I would prefer to enter a buying position. I refuse to get on this by observing global macro. I felt I'm going against the flow. Steve, that's right. Listen, if you're looking on a daily trade to make, you have to, I think on the weekly chart, you have to see, okay, the macro maybe could influence the price and more, but if you're a day trader and make some kind of day trading, try to abandon the macro side and make your trade only on the technical aspect. That's what I think. But if you're a swing trader, so yeah, you have to try to understand a bit the macro, like Fed interest and interest rate and inflation and what's going on also on the stock market. It's another subject, but as a trader, we have to know aware of all the market, all the other market, how they react. Don't get me wrong, I went long dollar, but not on this pair. If you enter on the SPO sale on the USDC, I will just look at it after. But if you know how to manage your risk, that's perfect. Still, I believe that the price on the pound dollar here, it's a big indication that the price can go below further. Here maybe a little retracement, but I think there was a turning point. Okay, there was a turning point even on the weekly and a daily chart. So that's how the market behave. So USD CAD. I will just look. And here you see, like on the weekly, the price is still depreciating, but we are getting in a weekly demand as well. So for some people that were long here, so that's perfect. You got the perfect move. Actually, I went out. Maybe I think it was a Friday on the market on this long position. But we have to see how it reacts. We can make also a retracement of 50% of FIBO and let's see how the price react. But here, really difficult to enter a short position. There is no confirmation. Okay, we can even maybe getting closer of the moving average here of the median Bollinger Band, and we can even make a higher high. So you should be careful. Okay, let me look the chart. USD CAD. I will look why not the pound Australian. Oh, really interesting as well. Okay, this is really interesting. Actually, we are in a daily resistance. Okay, that we're actually just here. So as a swing trader, I don't know. I can risk maybe 100, let's say 100 pips, and I can maybe so risk reward on 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 4 if I want to sell the market. Really interesting. Whoa, look, this kind of reaction just here. Okay, this is really interesting. Thank you for talking about these pairs. Actually, it's like the same. Okay, so I believe this here on a day trade can be a short position, and that short position on a daily trade can be even a swing trade. Okay, we are here getting on a daily resistance. Actually, the price is pushing higher, so the stop loss should be really tight. But still, I think the risk reward can be great here. On the H4, the price is starting to getting higher. Can be interesting here. And here there is a supply as well. So that's where the price is starting to react. I think you can wait a few days to see a market reaction on this pairs on the short side. And if we break above it, so of course, if like the daily resistance will break, so it will make this kind of things, then it will maybe do this kind of reaction. a retest, and then you can maybe enter a position on the retest and wait for a higher move. Okay, so that's exactly what happened here on the USD card, let's say on the H4. So here we broke. Okay, we broke this resistance. We make a retest here, also here, let's say on the H1, you can see that even more clearly. Okay, so we broke, we make one time here, second time, and then the price starting to react. Okay, so that's why we'll play these pairs actually. Okay, so you can either enter a sell short position on a daily trade. Maybe I can take this actually with you right now. So do 12 pips against me. Denislav, if you are short, I think that you're trading the right way. Still, we never know, but try to put the stop loss a bit above the level and let the trade go. Okay. But actually, the place to make is to go short. If the price make higher move and take your stop loss, you can even see for a buying position. Okay, for this kind of setup, like I said, on a daily chart. Okay, so it was the pound. Let's see the pound CHF. Okay. Really interesting as well here. Really, really interesting. Many opportunity. Okay, so here the price will be kind of the same. Okay, so it will be this kind here. I will make the rectangle like I like to make. Okay, so actually we are trading in this rectangle. Okay, and the price make a little back. Okay. Okay, and the price starting to react here multiple time, and here multiple time. Actually, we are getting to even a supply that is this supply here. Okay, so it can be also a sell position to enter, make a stop loss just above in the H4 chart. I think it's good to go. If we broke above, the price should be again broke, probably make a retest. If it make a retest, you can it will be a buying position. If not, just leave the pairs. Okay, if you buy just broke above, don't be like in a FOMO attitude and enter the market on the breakout. But each trader have his own strategy to play this kind of stuff. As a day trader, it's a perfect setup. Okay, you can make a buy on the lower rectangle and make a sell here and play in that range. So that's perfect. That's really perfect. Actually, I see that the price starting to react on my sell position. Still, the price is still where we want. So I have to wait that this H1 higher high. Okay, we will break, and then I will remove my stop loss. Okay, actually the high make an higher high all the time. Here as well, we see that on the 30 minutes there is a kind of demand of support, but I think I will remove my stop loss once the price will break this trend line. On the pound CHF, yeah, I think we just talked about. It can be a good buy, but making a buy here can be really risky, and the risk reward can be less efficient because you are actually getting, let's say, the worst price to enter the market. If you wanted to enter the market because of macro because of your macro analysis, so you could buy maybe this just here, and here, so where the price was in the big lowest range. Actually, I will only make a buy on these pairs if we broke this resistance and we make a retest. But it's really difficult to enter right now and expect a breakout. Okay, because on the H1 we see multiple here again. The price is is really struggling to make a higher move. Okay, so even you think on the macro side, we can go higher, even higher. Try to take the best price to enter, I believe. Is that 1.26? Oh, okay. 1.2630. Yeah, so that's here. Yeah, if you enter the price just here, so that's perfect. You can even wait for a breakout and make I don't know, a trailing take profit just below here. But actually making a buy, this will not be the solution. Perfect. Good, Steve, that we have the same kind of the same analysis. This one. Let's check the dollar Swiss. Wow, it's really volatile, this market, actually. It's really difficult. I see nothing to make here, actually. Maybe making a sell on a day trade. We are on oversold and the price on H1 starting to depreciate, but still. Let's see where we stand in the Fibonacci retracement. I believe it can be the 50 point. Yeah, so we are exactly at the 50 point Fibonacci retracement. So you can maybe for a swing trader make a sell position here if you think that the price were on a long depreciate during few weeks. Here because of the news, the price make a reaction, and we started a little to retrace. Still really difficult to make anything here. Okay, good. See, if you close the trade, it's perfect. It's a great day trade, I think. Even few days trade on the Australian. So here to be confirmed, I will have to see a lowest move. When I look on the swing trade, looking at the 5 minutes will only give me some biases. So on a day one, this is how it looks. I think I can go, okay. I believe we will not make, on a technical analysis, we will not make a higher high. My stop loss is just above the stop loss. And I think we will probably make a lower low. So still few days position, even few weeks if the price stand in this range. And after that, I will have to manage the position. 50 minutes, guys. If you have any other questions, any other help that you want, or even an analysis that you want to get on the market, I would be happy to share my point of view. Yes, and on the Pandora here, it can be also interesting. I don't have the time to so much to make some day trade. and to be in front of the screen. So I'm most of the time looking at the H4 and day one chart and the H1 to make my entry. But here on the 30 minutes, you see, can be also a great risk reward position. We have a kind of a supply here. The price starting to make some kind of reaction. Still, I won't enter the market actually. I have to wait either confirmation. Pound New Zealand, and then I will finish the session for today. I'm a little sick if you are a little bit in my voice, but still we have to have some strength to make the trading room for you guys. Okay, the market, this pair is going even higher and higher. Okay, actually, we this kind of with this kind of daily resistance, a block. Okay, so I think we block, we make a little retest, and I think we can go even higher than that. And still, I won't enter the market actually because the price already broke out. So on a daily basis, I think the price still can go even further to this kind of level. I will tell you where it will be here. Okay, so this supply. Okay, so I believe this is I think we can reach in the middle of the rectangle still. Okay, you can maybe try to make a buy on this kind of pair. You can see clearly that on the H4, all the time there is a higher low, so the trend is bullish on this pair. So I want onto short actually. So yeah, bullish pairs clearly, and we make a workout on this resistance here. So I believe we can make an higher push. We are still on a 30-minute resistance, 50-minute resistance. Okay, just here, supply. The price maybe you can break, can make a react, but still in the swing term and on the H4, the price is bullish. We broke it. You're looking for short on pound dollar. Thank you, Steve. I'm starting to be better actually. Thank you for asking. And also on the pound dollar, I just said that actually I only want to check how the market react. I either want to buy or short the market. But clearly here we see on the weekly chart that we react to the resistance, to the weekly supply. So actually I'm just looking. I want to find some other opportunity. I'm neither long or short. But we'll have to check on a daily trade. People that reach this kind of top of bottom here, perfect. I think that some people also make a buy here, but lost their stop loss. But I think here was the long entry point for a daily trade. Okay, I don't think that from here we will break even above the highest point. So I'm not short, but I'm not long as well. Actually, I'm not long. I can ask about funding program. If it's a quick question, I would be happy to answer. Sorry, but I think the best answer you can get is in the support. So you can send an email to the support, and we will do our best to answer in a short manner. I will close the session in 2 minutes. Maybe Abid, if you want to ask your question, I will be happy to answer. Otherwise, wish you a nice trading day, a nice trading week ahead. Tomorrow, I think it will be Saul that will make the trading room. The market make a big move. Actually, we are starting a digital retracement. We have to see other opportunity on the next days. Take care of you guys. We will meet tomorrow for the next trading room. Have a nice day. Thank you, Nick. Bye-bye.